Hello guys and welcome back to The Witcher, where I did nothing. I just sat down and made some time pass, which means we have potions in case there is combat. And, well, to be fair, I'm re-recording this, the upcoming 1 or 2 minutes. Because for some reason it just entirely crashed, so I figure, well, I just restarted, so might as well just start a new recording. It really doesn't matter at this point. 40 minutes in, however, very different story. Alright. Very busy here.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye.
Hermione. Okay. See, this I've not seen even. And one of their lords or kings died? Was this type of burial, I mean, assuming it's based off, you know, kind of Vikings. Very rare, only for the very, very rich and famous. Okay, a lot of staring at each other.
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
We know each other?
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. 'Tis her decision.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Twirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected. Unlike his wife.
I guess we'll get more into that.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Twirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Haven't seen each other in 2 years. I want a solitary cottage by the sea. I want to lock myself inside with you. Stay there for a week.
What would we do there for a week?
Got so many ideas.
The one with the rope you use for trophies. That one seems interesting.
Stop reading my mind.
Something to hide?
Don't like secrets?
No. Did you learn anything in Velen?
I guess we go through the Velen... Well, the optional ones first.
Haven't looked around Novigrad yet. Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
There is not too much more.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on our Skellige time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Maybe strange thing to point out, but when, even from here, like on full screen, you can kind of make out the pattern, but the other angle in this conversation, like you can see her tunic, I guess. I'm really not sure what the right name would be. But the pattern on it with the lilies, I think. It's really nice. It's really smooth. It's really elegant. It's like, I don't think I've ever noticed such a thing before, but it's just a really nice pattern, and yeah, it stands out to me somehow.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle. Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf!
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
Even though you didn't know it was coming.
Guess our solitary hut will have to wait. Crack on crate someone we want on our side. I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krag, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
Well, I guess we'll go pick an outfit again. We know how much Geralt loves that. Why is it's pointing us to the wrong objective in this quest? So let's do this one first. So I'm sure we'll get a bunch of comments if we don't, dress properly. So many pop-ups. A little too much, really. Another notice board. Net mending, well, a stone sword. And stole it from the Kraken Crate armory. Well, that must be difficult. Muir Diablan. Okay. Sounds elvish, but who knows? Gwent. And fist fights. We can use fist fights. Very little to loot in this this hut. So there's a herbalist. I'm just assuming there is an inn around here. Well, I mean that's where we're going, yeah. Yeah, this is what we need. Who do I talk to? Fight master.
I want to fight.
Grant, tell me when you're ready.
Ready to fight anytime, even now.
Like to have some words with the Outlander first.
Why? Want me to lose and pay me extra? And
It's
then I'll
about
beat
my
you up?
Erica. See her? I gotta win today. She's watching. I don't stand a chance against you. I know it well. But I was thinking, maybe you'd let me win.
Sure.
Alright. We'll do it like this. First fight, I'll take a dive. But then we'll go at it again. Best man wins.
Enough of this chatter. Fight!
And then suddenly we're stripped naked. Or chest naked anyway. Oh, he's actually really high level. Yeah, not sure I even can beat him. Yeah, this is pretty high level stuff. Oh, I can hit him. Great. It'll just take a while. Have to put on a show. With all heavy attacks eventually, apparently. We'll get us a victory. Yep. See? Did it.
Valgord wins!
Thanks.
Well, to be fair, you're pretty strong.
You're good with your hands.
Hey, I am.
Thinking of trying my hand.
Soon as you're ready, come forth and speak.
How about now?
Let's start.
Even though they're like 20 levels above me, that's fine. Oh.
By the race of Moorhawk,
I don't like that instant start. It's very lame.
keep together.
I'm actually trying to parry. Okay, just spamming heavy attacks is seemingly the only way to live.
By the race of Moorhawk.
Because I also can't use a potion or anything, so just keeping on attacking is seemingly the only way to get any sort of damage in on him. Please? Please, today. Come on, you were taking damage before. Oh, don't do this. Thank you, Jesus.
Honor and glory are his!
He's like
You've 2 bouts more before you can challenge for the title of Best in Skellige. You've got to defeat Einar, to be found on Faroe, and 1 Grim of Helmstein, a village on Ard Skellige. Good luck to you.
Okay. Any money out of this?
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
70. Okay. Well, a diagram, the digger. Okay. Well, we should do this. Someone doesn't sound so good.
This has gotta be Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury.
Book on the Wild Hunt. I mean, this is essentially all our stuff, right? This is our chest, our actual stuff. A journal. My thoughts turn with increasing frequency to the idea of capturing a djinn. If I could just harness his power, there's much I would gain. Amos var Ipsi's tome confirms what I have long suspected, that despite my failure to do so previously, taming a djinn is in fact possible. According to var Ipsis, the difficulties involved in bending such a being to one's will can be overcome. He managed to do so, at the least. Alas, this does not mean his methods will necessarily be useful to me. Each djinn is different, each case requires a singular approach. I have more experience unraveling such magic riddles than most anyone else alive. And if Geralt, with his talent for wrestling unruly magic beings, agrees to help, we might just find a way to do it. The problem is we must first find the djinn, daunting task unto itself. See, I don't... Something vibrated. Something magic? I guess.
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white. No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white. The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
Alright, so... gonna assume that our stuff is laid out here somewhere. That's a teleport circle thing. Broken rake. How very useful. The slaughter of Sintra. Gee, who knows? About the elder races, that makes sense. Well, I think we just have our outfit right there. Not much choice this time around. Not the last wish. Book number 1 in the Witcher series.
Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes. Deeply personal possessions.
Alright, let's go put on our fancy outfit. Why don't I have this equipped? What happened? I'm not sure, I'm confused by that now. I must have done something. An elegant shirt. Let's go with the elegant one. Some slippers, some breeches. Can't see the breeches anyway. Okay, well, I guess that's us.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for her? Who exactly is she to me?
That's always been the question, yeah. Oh, I want to see. There's a barber here. Is it this house? Yes.
These rags together for me.
The fabric's good.
To see if...
The son of Nilfgaard?
Black one's banners.
Greetings.
Smooth seas this morn. As if the gods themselves were paying their respects to the great Conung Bran.
You a tailor?
Konung, German
I
word
am.
for king.
Only one in the Isles, most like.
Well, I guess your goods first.
Gladly look at what you got.
Wise man. No common rags among my wares.
Just wondering, like, is there something? No, this is just the exact same stuff. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I was just thinking, well, I can actually sell some of this because we're already wearing the other ones. And we just have some junk. But I was just thinking maybe they have different hairstyles here, which logically I think they would or should. I guess we can sell these too. Okay. There we go, I think.
Take it you're good with scissors. Give me a haircut.
Tain't something I usually do, but it wouldn't be right to turn down a traveller.
Well, you're very nice. Haircut. Shaved except for ponytail. The Elven Rebel cuts. These seem loose, not too long. Shaved on the sides, short on top, and a ponytail. It's one of these, kind of need to see it. Oh my god. I just have this thing where his hair is always waving and it's always quite a bit. I just think it's a little much. The beard I think I like though, but full beard trimmed short. So that's kind of what we have now. I guess it's just neater, yeah. Well, let's go with this for now. I'm curious to see how the hair growing aspect will go. And, you know, I myself have a ponytail, so I'm used to that part. He looks funny. I'm so not used to that. Oh, totally worth it. Happy I did that. Right. So actually, one thing I did know is when we walked over to the wow, what do you call this? The gathering, the farewell of the old king. There is this. Oh, there's another quest here. But there was someone asking here, and he was asking for help, and that's what I did before, and then the recording went bad, so... it was this guy, but he wanted some money, and I didn't have it, and now I do. Or I believe. I think I do. Yeah, I do.
Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against a rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every last copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Sure.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later then.
So you're very kind sometimes.
You looking for work by any chance?
What sort of work?
Every man on the continent.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Yeah, I can deal with some drowners.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Cerys and the Bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none other comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
Well, let's haggle.
Talk about my pay first. A bit too modest for my taste.
And you can judge by my haircut. I do have quite some taste.
That's dear, it is, but could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
Is it because I'm dressed well that you'll take that?
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Alright. But since we have our fancy clothes on, let's actually... Wait, is the entrance... I thought the entrance was this way. Why is it saying that we shouldn't go this way? Because it's pointing behind us. Okay, well... I'll still just run this way. It's because we need to be all the way up, I see. Shield Maiden, okay. So, what's up here then? Some guards, just some guards. What's this? Don't mind me, I'm just touching stuff. Which doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. Well, don't mind me. I guess I'll try and swim. I assume the game won't just like go game over because it's cold seawater. No, okay, good. See, I'll have nice clothes, they'll just be soaking wet. It's much better, right? So where are we supposed to get on this island then? Or is there some other... Because it seems logical to be walking up here, right? I guess there's a second path, actually. Let's just... go back to land. Yeah, because we should go up there first. Yep, that's why. Get out of the harbor. That's what you do. And Roach is right here. Thank you for waiting, Roach.
I'll be a priestess when I grow up. Don't want a stinky husband.
I do like this this system. I know I never use it. I always just run with the horse or gallop. But I do like this. Just hold X and it'll kind of automatically steer you. But it lets you, like if you just use the canter, apparently as it's called. It's very atmospheric and you can really enjoy the surroundings. I do think that's nice. Alright, let's hurry this up a little.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
A brand of plant, I think.
Oh, this haircut. Just...
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
I'm Geralt, a Witcher.
Berna, Queen of Skellige. I'm glad we've met, but you must forgive me. Duty calls.
Lovely outfit. You look dashing.
Thank you. You're dazzling.
You know, I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
He wants to kill all the opposition or something.
Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Alright, so I feel a big go pick your sides, and there will all be a couple of lords.
Farewell feast.
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Our wagon's full of loot we ripped from the black ones.
We've also wine from the temples of Melitele, remote ones.
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What is it?
Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Nice place, this. Really wonderful.
Lady Yennefer. Sir,
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Krach on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Cerys. Follow me, please.
So he's like the one with the strongest army or something?
Wanted to meet the notorious Witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Hjalmar and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lugas, Madman Lugas' firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otrek on Hindar.
What's your name? Sorry, I forgot.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Cerys on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
No, I know.
You know, every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor. Look at him. Likely not.
Cerys is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
Well, you both don't inspire confidence.
The feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Krach about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill.
Oh, she seems pretty strong.
Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Sure, we can do a race.
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go! We're here.
Took quite a
From this
walk,
spot,
eh?
You must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Yalma's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Okay. Seems kind of unfair now to have a Witcher. Plus, I'm not wearing heavy armor. They are. Which seems an oversight on their part, I think. Where's my stamina bar? Very slowly going down now. I wonder if this is one of those where you just let her win, if you want her to... Like, can I see how far she's behind? Quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. Wonder if we'll slip and something will happen, because for now this seems unfair. I just truly wonder if this is... Oh, you can't even save. Okay, well I guess we'll just claim victory.
I won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's.
See, now I just feel mean.
See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher, Sparrowhawk. That'd likely happen to any of us.
It did.
Enough of the natter.
Because she beat all of you.
To Cerys.
Pass the mead in a tankard for the man.
To Bran. May he want for nothing in the world beyond.
I mean, we can drink a little.
To my beautiful companion.
Because it won't affect us nearly as much.
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
Boom, level up. Okay.
Shame? Why would I?
The Queen should join her king on his last journey. Tradition demands.
Holger Blackhand.
Ah!
Sorry. Svanrige.
Geralt, this is Holger Blackhand, Berna, Bran's widow, and our hostess today. You've already met.
Widow? A widow's duty is to lie beside her husband.
A widow's duty is to care for the king's son.
Not by our customs, it ain't.
Your customs are barbarous.
Well, I think we're already involved.
A custom that demands widows burn themselves alive? Too harsh.
Foreigners?
Holger, perhaps you'd like to show us the meaning of courage. Walk willingly into flames. I'm sure we can scrape together some wood.
Calling me a coward?
Calm yourself, Holger. You speak to a widow at her husband's wake.
Heard a lot of good things about Bran.
I will miss him sorely. I was not his first wife, but I bore him his firstborn son and saw him off on his final journey. We lived a great many years together.
Let's move on, Yen.
High time we did as well. Come, Svanrige.
Byrne is a scheming whore. Refuses to admit her reign's ended. Bran knew how to keep her in line. Let's drink to his memory.
I don't like you.
Bran, a great king, a great man.
May our next king be his equal.
Geralt.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, sorry. Just... They were right there. Ulrich.
Our isles are in for hard times.
Carnival 2. I guess it'll be something to do with Hjalmar.
Tell me, Lugos, why you...
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Settle this outside.
Who the fuck are you to advise me, eh?
Someone with better manners. You insult Bran's memory and Krok's hospitality with this. Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouty, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Calm down, Lugos.
No need to be super protective over
Teach me
Yennefer.
how to fight.
That was not my intention. Come, Geralt. I believe this discussion's run its course.
I'd say so. You still need to walk through them though. Very cultured men here, eh?
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
But why? I mean, clearly she's made up her mind, so I think it's gonna happen, but...
We shouldn't be breaking into Ermien's workshop.
If I didn't know you better, I'd say you needed to grow a pair. But I know that you simply enjoy complaining. It's the only reason you said that.
Why would we go there?
Yeah, why?
To retrieve an item. The Mask of Urboros. We'll need it and therefore must steal it.
Right. Of course.
Come, Geralt.
Because we needed to capture
Now
a djinn?
Tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct.
Yeah, when she knows how to do that, I guess. Just one of these, there's so much loot, I'm just not sure it's worth it to loot everything, because it'll just take so long.
Shh. Guards.
Just break, like, the
Hide
immersion
behind the tapestry.
of what's happening.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop, whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
Specific knowledge.
That was close.
So what are we inferring? They just had a quickie? And she used magic to keep it quiet or something?
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermien's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, There's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
I was looking at this window. Oh, well that opens conveniently.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic.
Convenient. Can you teach me how to do that? I'll take the lead now, seemingly. I guess Dwarven spirit. Whoops. Actually, having some alcohol is always good to have.
Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover. Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
Looks alive.
Maybe they are alive, they're just paralyzed.
Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
And the doe? Or the deer?
100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods.
We have one door over there, which I'm sure... I just wonder if we need to like cast Igni on this fog and it'll explode or something. Don't know why, but... Extinguish, extinguish, okay.
A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
Okay, well, I assume we can't just walk in. Oh, we can.
Ah.
Are you alright?
Cut myself. The door's locked. The animals, they're alive. Yen, watch out.
Told you.
Monsters.
I knew.
Can feel them. Coming closer. They're everywhere.
Oh boy, these are high level. But they do like no damage, so what's up?
Strange.
That's one less.
Mushrooms in here.
Why does it smell of mushrooms? They just keep coming one by one. I mean, they're not really a threat. I'm just curious about this effect that we're seeing. The deer is the only one that doesn't come alive. We pass out.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts.
Apart from the deer.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
That's cute. The trial
Let's
of taxidermy.
Go inside, Geralt.
Keeps vibrating.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions.
No, we wouldn't want that.
Ah, our dear druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here.
Letter bearing Ermion's seal.
Wondrous world
to
of
the druids.
insectoid.
Warns them about
Ritual
you.
plants. Ah, what do you know?
Okay, this is a bit too much to read.
Marlev. A biography enhanced.
Yeah, forewarned, as he said. Unhealthy interest in the site of a cataclysm. Yeah.
Seems Ermion has real tobacco brought in. Skellige's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths sail on a long...
Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi. Dwarven triple mead. Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist.
Well, that makes sense. And seemingly there's a hidden door.
A goat carved out of lindenwood, signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Cerys' handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
I don't see it, but okay.
Ermion's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
And what's this? A
Pine
cone.
cone. Didn't expect this. A large female.
Okay. A skull.
A child's skull.
Current map of the Black Ones
Look
invading.
At this. A detailed map of the northern kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
Oh, I mean, it's always going to be.
Looks like Ermion places something in the statue's hand.
Mug of mead? No, probably the pine cone, because he's a druid.
What do you say we give it a pine cone? Nothing.
Probably realistically the skull for some reason, right?
So, statue, how about a skull? Guess you're no indecisive prince. How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes.
Well, that seemed to do it.
Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I have a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
Well, if it's something very valuable, yes, you would hide it.
This is it.
What sort of creature is it? I'm not sure how I feel about it.
We must return to the feast quickly before...
Hello, beastie.
I learned this at Brenna.
Alright. It's a trap? Oh, really? You figured that out all by yourself. You're truly very, very smart, yeah. Okay. Remove this. Oh, you can't do it during combat. Okay. Well, how about... can I... No, I can't level it up either. Okay, well that's clear at least. Keep her shield up. Oh, that's my bad. I mean, I know this is probably a lot more challenging and fun on a higher difficulty.
Help me, Geralt!
I am helping. Ah, that was my bad, really. But I must say, I do like the combat currently. Like it can be more difficult now, but I also know that.
Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate's still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Igni our way out? Or not? Well, first we loot this.
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight.
Okay, well that kind of interrupted my my monologue, but combat is a little on the easy side, but I know one level more difficult and I'll have to spend a lot more time in playing the inventory management 3 instead of, you know, The Witcher storyline 3.
How to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Really wonder if Croc will be willing to help.
He knew Ciri well. She and Hjalmar played together as children. There. Good as new.
Let's get back to the wake.
Also trying to keep the nudity to a minimum, just in case there's any issues.
Croc's asked about you.
We went out for a breath of fresh air.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
It's going to be a long video, isn't it?
My words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. We'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin.
What's this electricity noise?
Off to the beyond.
Yen?
And must now choose his successor. The king must be wise. The king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth.
Yen, can you stop your lightning thing? The noise is a little annoying. It's gonna be everyone, right? She should step up. She seemed okay.
My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will.
And your daughter.
May the best man or woman win.
Why did she walk all the way away?
What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to speak her of. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
So I'm assuming we'll learn something about Hjalmar.
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood?
Yen, please.
I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Cerys, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Cerys in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can.
Why?
And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Magic anomaly on Ard Skellige somehow related to Cerys, or so Yennefer believes.
It's my strong suspicion, but I can only know for certain by examining the site.
I saw the twisted forms. Right unnatural. The druids were barely able to contain it. Explain to me, Yennefer, how Cerys might have caused this great catastrophe.
I'm intent on learning that very thing, which I will do as soon as Ermion stops hindering my investigation.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages, but Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Cerys?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellige's my isle. With my permission to investigate as you see fit.
I really dislike this sparkling electricity noise all the time.
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me. Go. Seek and find your Cyrilla. If any ill befell her here on Ard Skellige on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold. Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Cerys announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalryk is not mad, but cursed.
Take it Cerys wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Cerys has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalryk further than I can spit. Cerys won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses.
Or we help.
Yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye, dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Ard Skellige.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king,
I mean, kinda seems to be.
My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
Well, that's fairly noble.
If either Hjalmar or Cerys need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Well, now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ard Skellige. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krog. I will see you later.
Bye-bye. Oh my god, finally. It's gone. The noise is gone. I guess she just got stuck in this attack animation and that attack like loaded but didn't fire. And then it just stuck like that. Oh man. I don't know if it was as bad for you, but it was not great for me. Alright, let's first put on our normal clothing again. It's better. Right, so we have one level. I think I want to remove this and move it there. I did. I see. I remember previous video? Maybe it was the previous one. The last session, I think I tried to use this puppet, but it didn't work because I didn't have it slotted. That would be why. I honestly would rather have puppet slotted than that one. So is there a magic trap? Damages and slows enemies. Destroys projectiles passing through. That's actually pretty good. I remember really not liking this fire stream, so I'm not even going to try that. Maybe I want to try this trap which also damages, because just... yeah, I don't know. Just the slowing doesn't seem so great, but maybe like this, it is actually good. It's just one of those, I've never tried it. So, kind of experimenting. I'm guessing I probably should not try and cast something right here.
Oh, watch where you step.
Can you get out of the door, please? Pretty, please? Really? It's a little slower to cast, but I guess that's okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry, can you just... Okay, we made it. Alright, so we have a lot of new objectives. We also have something out here, apparently. Anweig. Okay, so this is the magic point. So... doesn't quite show like the island names, does it? Svarlog? No. I'm assuming these are all secondary quests. Ask Lularic where Cerys is. Okay, let's just do that first. Because he's on a different island as well. Can I really just fast travel there? Because that would be nice to not have to actually get on the boat, walk all the way down, get on the boat, sail over here. Oh, that is nice. It clearly doesn't work on all the islands, but this definitely saves time. Plus there is fist fighting around here somewhere. Because there was one on like every island. This is the inn. So So I'm assuming it's in here. Captive. Okay, and a drunk.
You don't know shite. You're great night crawlers. Well, I was pissing. I don't shoot the eyes.
So much talking at once.
Looking for some entertainment? Want a drink?
What kind of entertainment you got in mind?
What? Why, beer, mead, and strong spirits. What do you expect in a tavern? Jumpo? I don't know
Can
where
do.
you're from, but I can see it's far off.
The Brockvar clan. Can you tell me about it?
We from the Brockvar clan are masters of the sea, bred and born to the water.
Thought everyone in Skellige spent a lot of time in the water.
They think so too, but all they do is skim the top of it in their long ships, all wrapped up in heavy furs. From time to time, the wind blows a bit of spray from the oars in their faces. That's their only contact with water. Whereas our boys, as soon as they can walk, dive off cliffs into the very depths of the sea.
This seems very silly.
Take care.
But I mean, that's pretty much how it is, right?
Careful now.
After he violated his priestess, he feared the wrath of modern Freya.
Alright, let's get out of here. There's clearly no fighting to be had here. I'm just wondering if this notice board will, like, highlight it or something. Stars bode ill. Okay. About Udalric too. Need men for a raid. Head hunter. Okay. Tooth healer. Ooh, tooth healer in those times. Not a great thing. Even 50 or 100 years ago. Ugh. Stuff of nightmares. At least to me, personally. Alright, apparently we're going through the back entrance. There doesn't seem to be one, yet it's saying that we can apparently walk through here. The game does have a couple of pathing issues, doesn't it? But that's fine.
What's that? Gotta come back tomorrow.
Rare indeed to get an audience once he gets chatting with the gods.
Hush! We've
Welcome to the home of Jarl Udalric of the Honourable Clan Brockvar.
Greetings. Wanted to see the Jarl.
Enter. Jarl's still speaking to his seer, but they should finish soon.
One thing. Watch where you step.
How come?
Jarl's not too fond of light. Makes it easy to trip.
Okay. So does that mean I can actually go in?
Y'all must have dreamt another is as strong as he looks.
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
So he's clearly some sort of obsessed with something.
Looking for Cerys. Heard she stayed here.
Ron Crate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Cerys. Where's Cerys?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
What?
I say something wrong?
You must forgive the Jarl. Hasn't been feeling well of late.
Is he sick? He didn't seem quite right during Kroch's feast, but...
Forgive me. I must go to him.
Well...
Where's Cerys? I've got to find her.
I don't know. Ask around.
Great.
Yeah, none of this is suspicious or weird.
Storm caught us in All's Bay. Aye, like
it were yesterday. Oscar fell overboard and near.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just... Possession seems about right, yeah.
The gods directed him. He said their voice.
I wonder if it's just going to direct us, like, go talk to this one NPC who will tell you. Like, would you know? No. I always watch my step.
Pardon, I'm looking...
Busy here, can't you see?
Very busy. So it's this one Skellige woman.
Greetings.
Ha! Nary a soul for months. Then one day guests from afar start dropping like rain in springtime. You weary traveller? Hungry?
Looking for Cerys, Jarl on Crate's daughter.
Ah, you've found her. Or near to. Lass was just here.
Know where she might have gone?
Took an interest in our Jarl. Asked about his childhood. So I told her to see Bergthora and Eirik.
Who are Bergthora and Eirik?
Years ago, Eirik was close with the old Jarl. Was the Jarl that helped him win Bergthora's hand. They live toward the east end of the village.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Bless you.
Have a nice day.
To Cerys when you see her.
So I'll also ask this person.
Sorry to interrupt.
You need something? Come, let's have a pint and a chat.
Thanks, but I'm short on time. Looking for a girl named Cerys.
Crach on Crate's daughter. She was here, but I've not seen her away.
Okay. Well, good thing we...
Take care.
Talk to the person directly marked first. But to be fair, there are multiple. Sorry, dude. Ah, Bergthora.
Greetings. I'm looking for someone.
I figured they'd be further off.
You are then. Truth be told, I'm taken. But village is brimming with lovely girls.
Again, very nice pattern on her dress, actually.
Did you say lovely girls? Where? Maybe one would be willing to show me around the island.
Well, there's Vea, lovely one, Cooper's daughter. Though, nah, she's got teeth like fish hooks. Now Deborah, there's a fine lass. Teeth bang on straight. Though, there is a growth under her right eye. Maya's got a right dreamy face. If not for that bit of bone rot on her right foot. Ah, nuts. Now I give it a think, well, none of these lasses are really appealing.
I'm looking for Cerys.
The skinny thing. Lovely doe eyes, true, and she's from an honourable house. But the lass is gaunt as a sapling.
I don't know where she is, and her father...
Ugh, tell Crach to calm down. No Skellige lass can perish in her own isles. All right, she was here a few hours. Went to find me man Eirik. Needed to talk, she said. They should be on the beach, t'other side of the isle.
Thanks. Take care.
Good luck searching.
I like how straightforward these people are. Like, it's so different compared to some of the other regions. I think that's really cool. It's truly different. Different cultures, you can tell in so many ways. I'm not even sure what I looted there. Ah, Celandine. That's always good to have. Yeah, island's pretty small. Well, there's your drowners. Level 17, eh? So what's the damage? I guess it kind of stuns them too. 150. Okay. Well, I guess it still does a couple of hundred. Oh, thought it would be dead. Okay. So they're hiding?
Swarming like gulls around the waist heap. I'd be sure we showed them.
We seem to remember you sitting on that.
I didn't
rock
even
crying
see
for
him.
help.
But if not for me warning,
You be herring bait about now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if not for me, you'd have sat on that rock till you died and rotted.
For the love of Freya, all right. Have it your way. You saved me, now what? What, need I march around the country singing in your praises?
No, just tell me where to find Cerys.
Must be daft. You helped me with the sea devils, but that don't mean I'm willing to gossip about Uncrate's daughter.
What do you mean gossip?
Where's Cerys? Tell me.
She asked about our Jarl and his family. Went to Odeldrick's old family home. Yonder on the hill.
Thanks. Farewell.
Alright, let's quickly loot these, because having some extra drowner brains is always good. These alternate casts, they all seem a little slow to cast. So I guess you have to be a little tactical about it. I guess they're pretty good though. I mean, the effects that you do get are good, let's say. So it's probably worth like keeping at least one or two of them slotted, but yeah, I'm not sure. Being able to use both Ken for a shield, knowing that I can take a hit, is nice though. Because then I know I can get that off, but it doesn't seem quite worth it. Someone's hunting? Yeah. Back up here. Oh, the atmospheric noises of these people. Alright, well, it's a good workout running up a hill, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's very high up too now. Should have also repaired, but okay. Yeah, I'd say so. There's a trapdoor over there too. Yeah, I don't like this. Key required, okay. Key to the cellar. Cool. Some water. That's that actually gave me goosebumps. Don't know about you, but with a headset on, it's definitely gave me goosebumps right there. Okay, so can we get up on this next floor somewhere somehow? 'Cause there is stuff up there. Okay, well, let's just focus on getting down, I guess. Well, there's a crazy puddle over there. Just wondering if this is one of those cases. Or if this is just water dripping down. Walk far. Okay.
What is this about?
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. There's someone there. It wasn't our outline, was it? Because it vanished. Anything else here? No? Okay, well, let's level up anyway. Okay, so maybe we should just go for more exploding shield, because this is just exploding shield. It doesn't necessarily say anything about being a stronger shield. Melt armor is still always a good thing to have, though. I like Ken a lot, so I'm gonna put that. And then what? We need another 8 points to get this row. Man, that's a lot of points. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's a lot of levels to be had. Alright, so something is clearly gonna go attack us. Just wondering if creating light here will show or change anything. I guess we'll just be ambushed when we get upstairs. I like how he holds the lamp still while climbing. Okay, so... Well, actually, let's have a look at this item too, actually. It's not actually a sword, it's... I mean, I really thought it was a sword, but it's a quest item. Okay, good to know.
Cerys. Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
And now the door won't open anymore.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
For a sword? Mean this one?
You have it? Then what are we waiting for? We've got to see Ulrich.
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
How?
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
They make friends? No, I think only one came back.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now, powerfully so, and it could have something to do with that sword.
Why do you think that?
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one, the one the gods speak to. I believed it once, but now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
Could be.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
Sounds reasonable.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Besides, now we've got the sword. We'll soon see if that's what it's about.
No harm in trying, I suppose. Let's go see Udalric. Be interesting to see if there actually is a ghost in all this.
You and my da, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something, or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
Also, a perfect example of she walks slightly faster than you do, but your run is much faster. I hate it when they do that. Yeah, just keep walking, please. Ah, if you run, she also runs. Great. Not full on run, but okay.
Feeling any better?
Doubt he's here for fish.
Almost. Come on.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight.
Well, she is really good at it for years at a time,
There
so.
they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
Let's go with this is about your brother.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize. To Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Let me help you, and I promise to do everything I can to keep from angering the gods.
Heed the Witcher Jarl. Make amends to Aki and you'll surely please the gods.
I love how easy they are with this. Like, okay, whatever. He just comes in, says...
What would you have me do?
To do something, and he does it.
Fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
Yeah, that'll be great.
I'm off.
We can very easily find a ring underwater that's been there for many years, right? Like, no problem. Okay, apparently no problem. I don't get that. But okay. It is what it is. Alright. I'm gonna go call this one here. Just trying to find like a nice shot. Don't know what Cerys keeps doing. I guess she has back pains. In repetition. Yep. Alright. Yeah, gonna call this one here. Then next time we try and finish off this quest. And after that, probably try and help Hjardan? No, not Halfdan. Hjardan? I think it's Hjardan. I don't know. I forget. Her brother. Because we'll probably end up helping both, and then we, I think, ultimately probably still have to make some sort of decision to steer events to have one of them become king or something. Or maybe we can still help the, you know, the current queen. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. For now, again, this game to me, as I was saying before, is like, it's not necessarily about the difficulty of the combat. The combat system feels good. But I don't need like the layers of difficulty in it to make sure every fight I need to brew potions and all of those things. Like, I don't need that, because to me it's really all about the storytelling, because this game is just so good at its storytelling and all the dialogue. It's just really good at that, and that's to me where this game really shines, and that's also the reason why, which I'm sure you've figured out by now because you made it this far. But yeah, that's really just the main thing to me, and boy does this game shine. Absolutely so. Right, so next time should be fun. I'm also curious about the giant mentioned there. It just immediately reminds me of Skyrim giants sending you 5 kilometers up in the air, but I assume this one will be a little different. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and see you guys next time. See you, dudes.